Hey guys, how you doing and welcome back, and today we're going to take a look at the new free DLC update that has just come out for Total War Warhammer, and that is with the addition of the Blood Knights for the vampire accounts. I covered a mod a few weeks ago that added Blood Knights to the game, but this is the actual real deal, an official unit add-on by Creative Assembly, and I'm super happy that they are now finally in the game, because I said on the mod video I would love Creative Assembly to actually add them in as an official unit, and so they're finally here and they look absolutely magnificent. Also today they have released their first patch for the game and it's huge. Loads of updates have been implemented, absolutely loads. The main highlights are 5 new battle maps in multiplayer, unit rebalancing across the old world, sieging against the AI will be a lot harder, agents will be nerfed apparently in some sort of way or another, and there's been a lot of changes to the campaign and battle AI, and also the addition of DirectX 12 in the sort of beta form at the moment. But check them all out for yourself guys. I've linked the notes to both the DirectX 12 notes and the patch notes in the description, so go check them out and have a good read of them, because there's so many of them that's been changed. It's just too much to cover now. But anyway, the main reason we're here today is to check out these wonderful units in this battle today. So yeah, I love the detail on them, the armor, the shields, everything about them is absolutely just first class. Even the helmets are so good. I love this one at the back here. Reminds me a bit of a Spartan helmet. You know what I mean? It's quite good. I like it. That fin to it. Very nice. I love the variations in them. Just so good. A lovely addition by Creative Assembly. I mean, all it's lacking now with the Blood Knights being added on is blood and gore. If we can get blood and gore on now, it will just be perfect. So hopefully that will be coming soon, because it needs blood and gore on now when you've got units like this on the game. Absolutely amazing. Let's have a quick look at the sort of features of them as a unit before we actually start the battle. So you can see here, now these guys are the most expensive cavalry unit for the vampire accounts. I think they cost about 1700 gold to recruit. Now if you consider them and compare them against the second best cavalry on the game for the vampire accounts, the Hex Wraiths, they are considerably better. Now they are armoured and shielded, anti-large, which is good. Obviously they could charge into giants, spiders, etc. and do a fair amount of damage against them. They've also got frenzy, so the higher their leadership is, the better they will perform in battle. Obviously they're not ethereal like Hex Wraiths are, and they can't cause terror, or they haven't got vanguard deployment, but where they sort of outshine the Hex Wraiths is in their statistics. I mean, firstly the armor, 110 compared to the no armor that the Hex Wraiths have got. Leadership is a lot better at 70. Speed is a little less, because obviously these are not ethereal like Hex Wraiths are. Melee attack and melee defense are better. Weapon strength is a little weaker, but their charge bonus is a lot higher. So you can imagine, with these being shock cavalry, they can get some very high impact charges into the enemy and cause a lot of damage, I would imagine. So that's their stats, and to be honest with you, they are very impressive. Considerably better, as I say, than the Hex Wraiths, and I think most definitely the best performing cavalry unit that the vampire accounts have got now. Even their health points are pretty much double, or hit points I should say, are double what the Hex Wraiths are, because I think the Hex Wraiths are about 3,840, these guys 6,240, so nearly double the hit points that the Hex Wraiths have got. So yeah, a much more capable unit, I would imagine, when you compare them against each other. So let's see how this plays out, and yeah, and how they actually perform in the battle ahead. So let's take off the UI, let's click play, and let's enjoy it. So over here we are facing off against the Empire today. We've got a mixture of units on display here. We've got some Graveguard with great weapons. We've got some Crypt Horrors, Some Crypt Ghouls at the back. Manfred von Karstein over there. We've got some Cairn Race. Hex Race over there. Yeah, nice variation of units for this one. And we're facing up against quite a capable force of the Empire. You know, usual halberdiers, great swords, cannons, Hellstorm rocket batteries, handgunners. We've got some pistoliers over here, some Rights Guard knights. All of this, the Cairn Racer going in straight away to try and pin them down. We've also got, I think they've got some Demigryph knights as well, so a lot on display for this battle. But you can see the Blood Knights, which we're trying to concentrate on mostly here, have gone around the back. Their target is to try and go for the artillery to start with and then descend upon the enemy from that high ground. It's going to be quite interesting. We're going to ride with them now as they begin their first charge in this battle. It's going to be rather good, this is. Here we go, up the hill they go. I love the blood red that they've got there. It's so vibrant. Stands out a mile on the battlefield. Here we go. They've got a rear charge into the great cannons. I don't think they're expecting this one. Here we go. They've built the momentum up. They've got the charge going. And yes, they are starting to send units flying back there. So they're surrounding this great cannon unit. They're probably going to get them taken down quite quickly. This unit's going to try and break off to go for these handgunners. So again, today it's not all about the battle, who wins, who loses, the tactics, etc. It's more about just showcasing these wonderful Blood Knights for you. Check out how they perform in battle. Here we go. They're building up the momentum. Yes! Mowing them down. Getting that charge bonus initiated. Let's go back to the main fight for a little bit. So we've got Karl Franz engaged with our Grave Guard. It's great swords versus great swords in a way, and the halberdiers are involved. Actually, no, there's no great swords around here. It's all halberdiers versus the Grave Guard, with Karl Franz leading the way. And here we go. This is where the Blood Knights have actually come down from the hillside now. I've recharged this unit of handgunners, and they're building up some nice kills and momentum now. And they're storming the field here. Where's their next target? And they're going to go for the rear of these halberdiers, aren't they? Here we go. We'll see a high impact charge. Oh, that's lovely. That is so lovely to see. Units going flying, leaping into the charge there. And another charge over here at the back of these great swords. You've got to use these effectively. You know, these are shock cavalry. Get the cycle charges on them and you will get some very high kills with them. The fact they've got such a great statistic with the charge bonus makes all the difference with these guys. Manfred von Karstein, he's surrounded by great swords and the Rights Guard Knights here. Crypt Ghouls trying to assist him, trying to protect him as much as possible. Get out of there, Manfred. You do not want to be pinned down if you can avoid it. So that's we can see here now the Blood Knights pulling out. Going to go for some more cycle charges in a second. Don't get them bogged down. Get them out of there. Use that charge bonus, as I say, to great effect. And the fact they're anti-large as well is really handy. It changes the dynamics a little bit for the vampire counts, giving these units free reign on the battlefield to go and take out anti-large, or I should say large units like giants, I don't know, trolls, things like that. It's very, very handy indeed. They can be really effective on the battlefield for the vampire counts. These guys will be very, very good indeed. And it's not, I don't think, from what I've seen so far, my experience on the game, I don't think you get many cavalry units that are anti-large, really. It's more infantry, obviously, to do that job. So that's quite, as I say, unique and very, very handy to have for the vampire counts. But if you know more cavalry units that are anti-large, then do let me know. It'd be interesting to see. But so far, I should say, I haven't found any, unless I'm being completely blind, which is probably the case. Right, so lining up now for another charge, possibly here. The vampire counts and the Blood Knights. Oh, I'm just noticed the capes on the back of them as well. Very nice. Didn't realise them before. Here we go. Going to the back of these great swords, are they? Surrounding Karl Franz. I mean, obviously as well, I pretty much rate the Black Knights for the Vampire Council. I think they're a nice cavalry unit to have on the game. Of course, they're shock cavalry as well, but these, I would imagine, oh, it's a period of victory, we've won the battle. I would say these would outshine them as well. It'd be interesting to see the statistics between Black Knights and Blood Knights. They're probably a better comparison to do than Hex Race, because obviously Blood Knights and Black Knights are shock cav both, with Hex Race just being cavalry. But let's end the replay. Let's see, look at that, that's what I mean, the statistic there. 180, 184, 134. So that's combined there, what, that's nearly 500 kills just between 3 units. 500 kills of a nearly 1500 army. So that's a third of kills just solely on the Blood Knights there. So that's how capable and how deadly they can be on the battlefield. Obviously, I microed them quite a lot in that battle, so that's probably why they got so many kills. But still, they had to do the job. They had to get the kills, done, and they got them. So yeah, you can see that obviously that's definitely paid dividends to have them in your army, because they are very, very effective indeed. Looking at the Hex Race here, they didn't get as many kills, but that's, as I say, because I wasn't microing them as much as the Blood Knights. But yeah, very impressive. And I don't think I need to explain to you how capable these guys are. You can see from the statistics before, they are just top notch. And so I just thought I'd just mention about the Black Knights and the Blood Knights before. I just thought I'd come to this screen and have a little bit of a comparison before we left the video and see the difference in the statistics between them both. And you can see here, armor, big increase for the Blood Knights again. Leadership, a boost of 15. Speed is roughly the same, but their melee attack, melee defense is better. And again, it's that charge bonus they've got. 72 compared to 26. The Hex Race to 20. Blood Knights is 26 and 72 for the Blood Knights. That's where they're going to get the kills from. Getting those high impact charges in as much as possible. Cycle charging them as many times as you can. And well, the world is your oyster with how good these guys can be. So yeah, definitely utilize that charge bonus as much as you possibly can. In terms of what the bonuses are, anti-infantry, anti-large, obviously frenzy is what they've got, and they're both armoured and shielded. But apart from that, yeah, they actually got a few more hit points to Black Knights, but not that much difference. But yeah, if you're thinking about it now, Blood Knights, if you're going to choose between one, you go for the Blood Knights over the Black Knights. A lot more expensive though, a lot more expensive. 1700 compared to 700. Look at the Black Knights with the lances. They're slightly better in quality, but still the charge bonus is better. Weapon strength is in the favour of the Black Knights, because obviously they've got lances and barding, that's why. But really, when you think about it, Blood Knights are your best bet. They're costly, but damn, they're effective. Anyway guys, that is where I'm going to leave this video today. I think I've been going on about how wonderful the Blood Knights are for too long now, so I think you get the picture, guys. But of course, try them out for yourself. They are a free update to the game. Everyone will have access to the Blood Knights going forward. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about them and your experiences of them so far in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, you know what to do. Please drop it a like, and as always, thank you so much for watching. But until next time, this is WarriorofSparta for now saying farewell.